Okay, welcome back everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Part of the Greaterplayer run, or the beginner Greaterplayer run, once again. So, last episode, or video, we managed to complete the Demigod Fire Elementalist, which is really good. And now we're gonna have to go to something else. So, I was thinking of doing some kind of melee build, and melee style, however you want to call it, I don't really care, but I was actually thinking of going Deep Dwarf, either Earth Elementalist or Necromancer, just because Deep Dwarf tends to be a really good melee, and you can do it with a book start, and it's pretty straightforward. And I think that Necromancer is really a melee start at its core, and it has enough synergies with Deep Dwarf that I'm willing to go ahead and do it. So normally Deep Dwarf would actually be like probably the fourth win, maybe the third or fourth or maybe fifth win that I do on a Greaterplayer run. However, they've been changed recently because of the changes to Trunk, which have removed ones of Heal Wounds, Hasting, and Teleport. By doing that, they removed Deep Dwarf's starting Healing Wounds wand, and because of that, they've done something that I disagree with because I really hate the fact that Deep Dwarf is now the way it is. So Deep Dwarf now, instead of having its recharge ability at the cost of 1 permanent MP, it now has a heal self ability that has a % chance of draining 1 mana every time you use it. So the main issue that I have with that is, first of all, it's fucking really RNG now, depending on how the percentage is. It could drain 5 mana in a row, or it could just do nothing for like 10 uses in a row. And it's not, I don't think it's guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. So that's one thing. Secondly, Deep Dwarf have lost their recharge ability, so it's just a straight up nerf. Like, no matter how you say it, it's a nerf. Because they've lost an ability where they used to have it. So, by making the game more like, I don't know, it's not good basically. And like the main way devs and like people who defend them will counter this is through snark, and I don't like the way that that's communicated. Uh, Pretty much every time I've ever seen this get brought up, anyone who's on the dev team will bring up some kind of snarky comment and be like, yeah, well, wasn't that bad before either, eh? And then, that's their way of just saying we don't give a fuck. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. And like, if you're watching this and you're a dev, I'm talking to you, Worms. You're probably just circle jerking about it anyway. So like, I don't know why you're. It just proves my point further, right? Like realistically, there's not going to be a discussion about deep dwarves. They're not going to unfuck deep dwarves. They're not going to unfuck ogres. They might as well just keep going, right? Like I said, this is like stuff that really just makes me annoyed. But we'll see how our fallen prince has how far our prince has truly fallen. I guess we'll see. I'm going to start with fairly straightforward strategy. Just train necromancy, a bit of spellcasting, a bit of fighting. This character will definitely be heading towards a uh, this character will be definitely nope, will be definitely moving towards a melee focused style because it's probably unnecessary. It's not an amazing idea to stay like ingrained in the mage route with a deep dwarf, given that my only way of healing will potentially drain me of a mana. So here it actually will, yeah. So it seems like it's a 34% failure rate. I don't know if that's the ability to heal or if that's the ability to take 1 mana. Either way, that's pretty insane. So the reason why I picked Necromancer with Deep Dwarf is a couple of things. First of all, Deep Dwarves are by, oh god, sorry. I didn't realize that C was my thumb. I'll tell you a story about that in a sec. But basically, Deep Dwarves are pretty good at melee, and they tend to be like pretty tanky. And if you get McCleb, you heal a lot, and it's really good. Which is why I want to pick Necromancer, which is a primarily like Scald-ish hybridy start. It's not really a mage start. Secondly, running this specific race, Deep Dwarf, on this Necromancer start is actually also really good because Pain is ordinarily a spell that that deals damage to yourself in order to deal damage to the enemy. However, Deep Dwarves have this thing called damage shaving because they cannot regenerate. And because of this, the way it works is Pain actually doesn't hurt you at all. So Pain is essentially a really good level 1 spell that doesn't put you at any risk. It's just a straight up good spell. And Pain has pretty good damage, so like I was thinking this is probably the best of all of the my arm's itchy, sorry. This is probably the best of all the book starts for a Deep Dwarf to go into melee. The other Deep Dwarf that I was going to do was actually Earth Elementalist or Artificer. And the reason why I wanted to do Earth Elementalist is because Earth Mage is actually really fun with Deep Dwarf, but I think that for the purposes of this run, I think Necromancer will be easier for players to play, and Deep Dwarf can be done, sorry, Earth Elementalist can be done with a different race of slightly easier beginnings, I guess, with slightly better spellcasting stuff. So as you can see here, the Pain is doing like an absolute buttload of damage, and it doesn't hurt me at all. I've done a pretty decent job at not taking too much damage. The damage shaving from the Deep Dwarf itself is actually giving me pretty big benefit. I have to be pretty careful with the way I heal as well. With only 6 MP, and I only had 4 just then, it's pretty likely that I'll run out of MP randomly, so I have to be fairly careful. So the Necromantic book has Animate Dead and Control Undead, but it's very unlikely that we'll ever get that far. I'm almost certain that we will be... Wait, what? I'm almost certain that we'll be switching to melee by that point, so... And that means heavier armor, and then all these spells will be pretty much gone. Which means that yes, this is a big waste of the XP, but realistically, like, there's not much you can do about it. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a faded altar, right. Those didn't look like that before. Hence why I was confused. Okay, we are badly hurt. Let's heal wounds. Okay, it healed us, and did it take 1 mana from us? I didn't really see that. Okay, it doesn't seem to say anything. Okay. If it took 1 mana, I'm pretty mad, like, cause that's just hilarious RNG. Pretty good, man. Like, if there's no way to guarantee how much mana you're gonna be losing, there's no way to tell how badly you're doing on a character. Because you might have 3, I might have 7 recharges left, 7 heals left, or I might have like 15. I have no idea. It's almost entirely RNG. We actually have no way to deal with Crazy Youth, so we're gonna leave him alone today. If I had some way of dealing with him, I would take him on because it's a free cloak, and the Stuff of Chaos is, while terrible, not unwinnable. Alright, this kind of character is actually quite easy to kill with Pain and Vampiric Draining. As I said before, these, like, Vampiric Draining and Pain is pretty damn strong. Like, Deep Dwarf is a really strong race for Mage, surprisingly. Smite's gonna hurt. Ow. It does, we do shave damage off Smite, but that doesn't mean it's easy to avoid. Let's Vampiric Draining here. Necromancy is also like one of those spell schools, or the Necromancer is one of those book starts where you can actually like get health back, which is like really unusual for like a starting class. So that's why Deep Dwarf is naturally somewhat like synergetic with it. Okay, so we can now start training our axes a lot more, and we're probably going to turn some dodging or armor on at some point. We're going to pick up this ringmail, use this instead of the robes, and we're going to start heading towards melee starts, a melee start. So this is like a classic switch, and it's done, I've been doing it a lot on the channel. It's where you start with a book start and then you go over to a not book start. It's pretty, it's a bit more fiddly than just starting with a regular melee start, but obviously sometimes you just have to do it because you want to get the book start completed. So it happens, no big deal. Let's ID some potions, and I'll ID 1 scroll. Just, there's no real order that I do it in these days. Like, I don't care that much, honestly, about what I ID in what order. As long as I have a reasonable mixture of good-ish, like, consumables, then I'm fine. I don't really care. Okay, I'm gonna have to drain that guy. So as you can see, we're poisoned, but we don't actually take damage. The damage shaving is actually cutting our poison damage down every turn, so we actually take 0. It's pretty cool. It means that light poison is like actually ineffectual to a character such as this. Alright, there's a Jade Amulet. We'll put it on. Okay, we need to back off here. There's a lot of enemies. we'll pull away and we'll actually just drain some guys. We'll fight this one. I'm lagging. Oh. So, oh yeah, my thumb story. Yeah, so yesterday I was looking for a toothpick or one of those like flossing things, my dental floss, if you will. And yeah, so I like reached into my drawer while I was brushing my teeth, and I stabbed myself on a razor, and like my thumb is just completely fucked now. So yeah, that really hurts. Hopefully it will repair itself in time, but yeah, right now it's like it hurts quite a bit to like press stuff because it's just cut up pretty bad. Like it was surprisingly bad. Like I like pulled away. I felt like a sharp pain. I pulled away and like my whole hand was red. I was like, oh, that's probably not good. Yeah. Like it's interesting that like I got hit by the razor that it like really has never cut me before. Be pretty careful with it, but I was just like distracted today or yesterday. This is amazing lag. Okay. Yeah. Like I don't know if it's my net or if it's someone else. Like honestly, like because my net's never this unstable, so it doesn't really make sense. I'm like checking on my phone right now. Yeah, things are still loading on my phone. Like I don't. I mean, hello. Okay, perfect. like as you can see, like it's not even. Okay, well that's fun, I guess. Okay, this is great. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my thing to reconnect. That's fun. Good. Okay. Like it has like a second of not lag, which makes me wonder if it's actually lagging or if it's just being a dick. You know what I mean? Like what is this shit right now? Okay, so we're kind of low on health. I think I'll heal here. Do we lose mana again? Fuck. I couldn't tell that time. Again, I'm really not paying attention to that. I really should. So I'm gonna just use my allies here to like kind of beat on this guy. I like to think of my undead as like extra HP and extra damage, which is really nice once you realize that it's pretty damn good. I do the 1 to Ice Blast, it's pretty decent. As I said before, one's like a really easy way to like get free, freely through the early game. This is like laggy as hell, oh my god. So it's good to ID them really early on so you don't waste your charges, because it's just not efficient. Cursed Dex Spring, okay, we'll put that away, I guess. We'll read some scrolls, I suppose. ID the gloves, because it's most likely that we'll be getting rid of the scale, the ringmail. Sorry, I'm like watching my character move and I feel like I'm lagging in real life. It's just like, holy shit, I feel so bad right now. Okay, you know what? We're gonna turn Necromancy off for good. I think that that's enough. We need to focus heavily on our fighting, on our axes and like melee stuff now because we don't have that much time before the game starts getting kind of difficult. So we should really take this time to like kind of pull up our socks and be melee at some point. Gonna go down a different set of staircases. Don't want to skip this floor. It's just free XP. Gonna hit this guy with Ice Blast. You might be wondering like, wait, what? Why would you do that? The reason why is because Ice Blast is semi-resistible, so it doesn't matter if I don't do that much damage. I just kind of want guaranteed damage. This Axe of Venom is a really good godsend. It's pretty amazing. Okay, that's just unfortunate. Never mind. Okay, whatever. We'll use it. The Distortion Weapon is actually underrated this early in the game. It's pretty good. I will eventually ditch it, but for now, this is good enough that I'll just hold on to it. I wouldn't survive a trip in the Abyss that easily, I guess, regardless of whether or not I'm strong, so. But that's like kind of unfortunate, like this is, what the fuck is this lag? Okay, thankfully my lag didn't cause me to walk randomly into the entire group of enemies like it has done times past. This is fun. Okay. What is that thing holding? Habit of Protection, okay. Let's just shoot him with Ice Blast. Protection doesn't actually do anything until you hit something, so, you know, if he just doesn't hit me, he won't deal damage to me, right? Overpowered strategy. I keep waiting because I forgot that I'm a D4. That's sad. Okay, let's go down. It's another scroll of ID. We're gonna use that on a potion again. Probably don't need to put it on that many potions. But we'll do it. So just silly people. Okay, he's on the right side, I think. Suck this guy's life, pull him away, hit him. Okay, let's heal up one. Okay, we're still on 10 mana. Hit Sigmund with Ice Blast, and then pain him to death. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Okay, there's a cloak, free AC. Thank you. We could go back and go for crazy use cloak. I don't think it's necessary though. Recharging, great. I'm gonna start the fight with a nice Ice Blast. I'm gonna try to get Pistachio to be kind of in range of getting hit. We don't want to have to fight through his summons because those don't give us EXP. It's unnecessary. We'll just walk away from him until he decides to show his damn face and we'll kill him. We abyssed him there, that's fine. I don't think we gain EXP, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Just pretend we killed him. A shield is not a bad idea, but I think at this stage in the game, we don't want to hold on to it because it'll slow us down too much. We want to go Macleb. Macleb is like pretty much the only god you want to ever go with D12. You might argue, oh, but what about this god? No, they're not as good as Macleb. Like, don't even try to argue that. It's impossible. Like, Macleb is legitimately the best god for D12. There's absolutely no arguing that. Like, it's impossible to argue because he just gives so much health. And he's basically the god of D12. Like, he's such a good god for D12. Like, you'd have to be actually insane to say there's a better god for D12. That's why I was like laughing. One of the stats things that I was talking about, the stat posts, they were like, is D12 really good because you spam Picellus? I'm like, what hello? Maybe D12 is good because it's overpowered when you run Macleb. Not, what is this Picellus god you speak? What? Hello? You mean Macleb, right? Like, I mean, it's not like I was ragging on him. It's just funny to me. I don't know. I'm rambling because I feel sad about this friggin' stupid distortion axe. Feeling pretty mad about it. But hey, whatever, we'll kill him. Yeah, kill him all. Just, yeah, really abyss that guy and then teleport him over there and kill him anyway. So good. Yeah. I really should take it off at some point. Like, it keeps devouring. Okay, fuck it. You know, we'll bite the bullet now. Holy shit, we didn't die. That's amazing. Okay, that's good. Let's heal. Okay, we didn't even lose the one mana. That's pretty overpowered. I don't know why we ID'd that ring, but hey, we did. Nice. What do we have in our inventory that we wanted to get rid of? Just a bunch of stuff in our inventory. We don't really care about that. Alright. So now that we're with Macleb, it's literally just a waiting game. Oh, that was not good. Oh, that was really not good. Okay, let's heal again. I like do not want to use heal at all because I just don't want to lose the mana. Fine, we'll just heal again. Oh, we didn't even lose the mana. Overpowered. What a good race. Heal for free? No backlash. Ridiculous. Let's get some more strength. We're just gonna keep leveling strength. Not really for any reason other than just we'll eventually be melee. And we're lagging again, so that's good. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna just train these guys. Because I can. It's cheap. It's easy. Get some free health. Tiny amount. Alright, so here we definitely want to do some like tricky stuff to hit him. Maybe hit him with a disintegration. Oh, of course. Right, it's MR checked. What am I thinking? What the fuck? That's messed up. Okay, that thing got double fucking random energy on us. That's really nice. I appreciate that. So we're on one pip of Macleb. We're almost at the stage now where we can heal like a decent amount of health back, which is really good. Let's heal again. We're on 12 mana. Yeah, 12 mana. So we're going to pay a lot less attention to how much mana we have left now, because we're mostly melee at this stage. So we lost the mana there. Okay, so we're at 11 mana now. Playing a hybrid Deep Dwarf just doesn't work, because you either need to be like never in melee, so you never take damage, or you need to be like never in range, like just be full melee because you'll heal. It's just like if you're in melee, you're gonna lose mana. It's unavoidable because eventually you'll have to use it. There's not enough resources in the game. But hey, like I guess playing more safely is the better option. But come on, that's not what you play Deep Dwarf for. You play Deep Dwarf to tab. We seem to be able to kill these yaks pretty decently. We're losing a bit of health, but that's okay. As you can see, the power of McCleb is like really good here. My healing is just like insane. I kill an enemy, I heal back their health. I don't take damage from them, I heal back positive. If you think of it like a net positive or negative, like McCleb will heal you like easily like 10,000 health over the course of a game, just because of how much how much you can kill. It's ridiculous. Like at some point I will get so strong. You'll see it. It happens. I'll get so strong that I just heal off like I go from like 0 health to like 100 health in like 10 seconds, just by like kind of fighting like one guy or two. It's really cool. And packs become like just complete health like steroids. Feels really cool to play McCleb. Look at that. I'm healing. I haven't even used my heal wounds. I'm just like healing now. I don't even care. Like yes, there'll be enemies that deal damage and the net total will be negative. But that's fine, like because a lot of the enemies like these ones don't pose a threat to me anymore, and I just kind of heal off them. Deep Dwarf is a lot about getting to McCleb. Actually very, but I'm not saying that it's weak early game. It's actually really strong early game. A little bit less so now that the healing is a little bit weird, but still strong. Let's ID the Wand of Acid, and then probably ID like Potion. Probably unnecessary to ID like all the wands, but having one wand on us is alright. Okay, this shadow is just wrecking all our shit, so that's cool. Okay, so we know that this is an enemy that we don't want to fight, so we're gonna just hit him with some acid, and he's still gonna fucking do like a billion damage to us. That's great. Let's heal here. Heal again. Okay, heal again. Heal again. Jesus Christ, that was fucking. This is like legit insane. Like that enemy is like way too strong for how little trouble he destroyed us. Okay, this is kind of interesting position to be in. So I'm just gonna use my wand to take out his health. So this whoops, we don't want that. This Fashion of Flaming is to be used on the two-headed Hydra. That's to the north of us. It's in the vault. So gotta be a bit careful. Okay, so we're gonna pull the Hydra away from us. Oh shit, we just turned into a four-headed by. Okay, we managed to take some of his health out. Okay, there we go. Just had to heal there to make sure I didn't die. But as you can see, like, we still are squishy. We're not saying we're invincible yet. The invincibility comes in a bit. But we can kill enemies like yaks and like mostly be okay. We do take a little bit of damage though, unfortunately. Blink scroll, unfortunate that we lost it, that's fine. Potion of haste. Okay, I'm actually gonna Ambrosia here, just because it's free health for a Deep Dwarf. I think we should go to plate now. So we're at 11-12. This is 19-17, so that's 32-36. Yeah, so this is better. Yes, all our spells become like completely uncastable now. That doesn't matter though. We don't care at all. I'm mostly using this. We're like at this point in time we are complete melee. Okay, this is really bad. Okay, gonna hit him with a whole bunch of acid and ice blasts. Pull him upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to like just kind of cut his heads off a little bit. Hit him with ice blast every now and then to make sure he doesn't get too cocky. Okay, heal up. It's unfortunate that we can't really fight them yet. It's not really anything we can do. Not anything we can really do at this stage. We're still like kind of in our growing pains as we transition to melee. So it makes sense that we can't deal with it, especially because like McCleb piety is usually how I deal with Hydras. So not having enough McCleb piety means that we just can't fight. I turned on invocations just then, and the main reason why that's there is because it's gonna let me use my McCleb abilities by layer, and that's really helpful for us. So as you can see here, we're not taking any damage from Yaks anymore. We actually just straight up heal off them. So that's really good. It's a good sign that our character is progressing to the standard that we wish him to be in. It's pretty good. Just go ahead and grab a whole bunch of allies. Worst come to worst, I can just retreat behind them. This is why I say that Animate Skeleton's kind of broken. Even with plate armor, we're still using it. What the hell? Probably should turn that off at some point. Though if we can cast plate armor, if we can't cast it in plate armor, we might as well just keep it on. Honestly, like, it doesn't cost us anything. That's why I say that, like, I don't know. Animate Skeleton is like pretty good. Even if you don't have like, oh shit, what is this? Full-Misted Fighter. Okay, Full-Misted Fighter not horribly bad. Doesn't mean we can kill him, but let's might him here. Okay, we'll heal one time. I just wanted to kill him because at that point I'd already invested quite a bit of my health and resources into that fight, so might as well just spend one extra healing to get that up. So we've already lost 2 fucking mana in 2 casts. This is what I mean by the complete swingy RNG bullshit that new Deep Dwarf is like just gonna be encompassing. Like, that's so frustrating that like I have to deal with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I lose 2 mana in 2 casts. Like, god damn it, stop. Scroll of Brand Weapon, that's gonna go on the other War Axe. That's really good. Okay. That's actually ridiculously good. Because now we can have an answer to Hydras without even using the McCleb abilities. It's pretty insane. Okay, I'm gonna bring an ally with me. 1% hostile, that's good. Reason why I wanted an ally is just to kinda, oh shit. Okay, we needed to just heal a little bit there while we wait for McCleb healing to come in. But as you can see, once it did pop in, it's pretty good. Plus the Ring of Protection. So I think that if we take the strength off, we lose some stuff. Oh, we don't lose that much. Animate Skeleton's a bit harder to cast, but whatever. Okay, that's a melee. That's 2 melee. That's pretty messed up to put on downstairs. I'm gonna heal myself to like almost full so I can not die to smite randomly. Okay, there's Disintegration showing its power again. Double fail against the Komodo Dragon. Pretty strong. I think someone actually said that like the main purpose of Disintegration was its damage. Like, that's possibly the most laughable defense I've ever heard from anyone. Like, okay. If I find it on D2, yeah, maybe. If I find it on D anything past that, no, maybe not. Yeah. Maybe not the case, but whatever. We'll let them live with their delusions. It's all good. Vampiric Shortsword. I would normally love that, but we're not using a shortsword, so. Deep Dwarves have major bonus for vampiric weapons. Even more so than other melee races. Like, because it's free healing. Like, if you get a weapon of vamp, like an axe, like a battle axe of venom, of vampiric, even a war axe, hell, yeah. A war axe of, a vamp war axe. You're basically guaranteed to win the game no matter how hard you try to fucking kill yourself. It's really funny. Like, they literally can't kill you fast enough. You just kind of accidentally kill them. It doesn't even feel like it's real. Okay, it's an Amulet of Rage. Probably don't want that. It's not that necessary. I mean, we could pick it up. Yes, we could hot swap to it. Come on. God damn it. Okay, let's just heal our faces up here. Because that was a lot of damage we were taking there. Good heal from the ugly thing. Thankfully, it didn't take too much damage either. It's pretty nice. Oh no, you drained our mana. If only we were a caster. We'd actually be worried. I'm gonna pick up all the teleports and identifiers we can find. I'm gonna just ID some of these things. Okay. Pretty much all our potions are good, so that's nice. Whatever. Like, I still think that detours are not as good as they used to be, and I don't think anyone can really argue that they're not the same. They've been directly nerfed, like, but obviously it's not like a dev's gonna be like, oh yeah, we fucked up. It's not their job. So instead, we're just gonna be treated to glorious snark and whatever. It's good shit. It's kind of like, I don't know, get disillusioned over time. Too used to other people actually running a game. I don't know, I'm rambling now. I'm kinda low on health. I should probably heal. Back down to 9 MP. Good shit. We've used heal maybe like 5 times. Lost 3 MP for it. Broad axe, that's pretty good. Ooh, okay, so this is a scroll of acquirement. So I think weapon's actually the best one for a deep dwarf. Holy shit, okay, that's a late game, I guess. Fair enough. So that means we're not going to be using the shield, most likely, because we have a really good weapon at the very end. It's pretty decent. I'm going to recharge the acid wand, because that's useful to have. Drop the book. Probably don't even need books from now on, but hey, whatever. Yeah, we'll turn it off. Unknown books can piss off, we don't care about them. Okay, I'm gonna just ice blast this guy a couple of times to just make sure I can kill him in one hit. So I don't need the 2 empty. Oh, we're on D14, right? We should have gone to Lair. Sorry, I completely forgot that we do that. My bad. I was like, this is getting kind of long. But hey, I haven't played this game in a long time. Come on, guys. It's not like I won yesterday. I'm washed up. Okay, that's a Hydra. Just switch to the flaming weapon and it goes down like a breeze. God, that's just... This is just so easy. Why? And we're casting fucking animate skeleton in plate armor. Like, this is just not balanced at all. Whatever. Literally has no effect on us. We just keep casting until it works. We don't care at all if it miscasts. It's just like, what the fuck? It's pretty good. Anyway. I didn't expect us to be able to cast in plate armor, but hey, apparently it works. Didn't realize plate armor was not that restrictive. We only have like, what, 6 in it? I guess it's a level spell. It's pretty hard to mess up, I suppose. But as you can see, for 1 mana, it's a pretty good spell. I mean, it used to be better, but it's still pretty good now. I don't actively go for it as much as I normally do. It's like not one of those, oh, it's the best spell I could ever want. It's more just like, yeah, it's alright. I'll pick it up, because I might as well. Especially on mages, it's just like super free. But I do nowadays consider more like, is it going to get in the way of my positioning and spell casting and stuff? If it does, then I just tend not to use it. There's the snakebite anti unrandar over there, like in that little snake vault. I don't really care about it though. This character is not going to use a whip at all. Snakebite, by the way, is a whip that instead of doing poison damage, it deals career damage, so it slows and what do you call it? Like asphyxiates and all that good stuff. It's pretty good, but not on this character, obviously. With, as you can see, like I've already picked up the pace. I'm already at like melee speed now, which is pretty good. We're doing alright now, I think. Character's just gonna rip through the whole place and really not give a shit about anything. With the Gourmand amulet, like all this food is just feeding me, and I can just raise endless skeletons and just fight forever. It's like pretty good. Like I don't know, deep dwellers, once you get them rolling, it's really hard to kill them. Like really hard. They are very tanky and they heal like 1,000,000,000 health. Like look at that, it just tabs straight through those guys. Who cares? And yeah, like they can heal and like McCleb heal and they're like a regular melee damage. It's just pretty insane. Gets pretty kooky after a while. So I'm just kind of like gonna breeze through this place the last dregs of time we got left. Don't need the teleportation. Get this thing on. Scroll of noise, who cares? At this point we don't really have many scrolls we actually care about anymore, so I don't know. Maybe we'll consider getting rid of some. Who knows? We do have swamp though. Oh no, we have spider. Sorry. We might have swamp or shoals. I hope that we get swamp, but you know, if we get shoals, we get shoals. It's kind of, it's not really like I can do anything about it. Ah, we got shoals. Damn it. Ah, that vault tells me we've got shoals. Not happy about that. Whatever. We'll learn to deal with it. Still don't like shoals. Like, after all this time, still hate it. Least favorite branch. Probably in the game, really. I don't even think of another one that I hate more than that in a 3 room. Maybe depths. Like, I hate depths. I do hate depths. But it feels more like a necessary evil than a just, I hate this thing. Alright, let's get through there. So at level 14 you get 1 pip of RN. It's just a completely arbitrary thing, but hey, whatever, we got it. No point in like questioning why we got it. Just you get free RN, cool. And before there's like some maniac that's like, you know, Deep Dwarf's really good at extended. They get 1 free pip of RN. It's broken. There's always people like that. They're just like, they fixate on like one tiny piece of the puzzle. They don't realize that like Deep Dwarfs are good at extended because they're just really strong in general. They're just like, you know, I made this build with like Archer of Demise. I'm like, like I guarantee that happens all the time. You're probably a person who's done it because I'm a person who does it as well. It's like, what do I pick Menos on a high elf hunter and I shoot arrows and I shoot them again. Whoa, I'm so creative, and then you realize like it's like a ridiculously over one combo, and you're like, oh, feels bad, man. That's me in a nutshell. I think I'm original, and then someone else already did it. But hey, at least you guys get to see it, and you get to pretend you're original when you steal from me. What the hell is all this stuff? Oh, that's a lot of Oklub. Screw that shit. I was like, I think I know what this vault is, but I want to see what's there. There was something here. Distant snort. Okay, we'll use a magic mapping on it to find out where it is. Okay, so it's nearer to the other 2 downstairs, so I'm just gonna go down those ones. Okay. Poison them. Cool. I actually have like no real fear of like the enemy of the Minotaur. This character is like pretty much really good. So I don't have to worry at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to like take this thing as quickly as I can. I'll finish lair today, I think. I mean, it's almost 40 minutes, but hey, that's fine. Okay. So we're already like really lost in this labyrinth. That's fine, I guess. We'll just make our way through real quick. Using the shift movement tab, shift movement in case, because it just seems a little bit faster than having to tap individual keys every single time. Because along these longer stretches, it tends to be a little bit more efficient to just use the shift key. Shoutouts to Z, who told me to do that at some point when I was recording for the first time, I think it was. He was like, hey, you know you can use shift? I'm like, I guess I will. Like, I do give credit. Ultra's like always telling me about shit that he says that I told him, that he told me to do and I do. Like diving Zot. But like, I don't know. I feel like I tell him to do a lot of stuff as well, and he never acknowledges that either. So I'm like, mate, I can't give you credit for that, alright? Because that was like 10 years ago. That was actually 10 years ago. Holy shit. Nah, it's not 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was 2007. Fun fact. That's the fun fact for the month. Thank God. Let's ID this copper ring. +3 evasion is pretty good. Better than +2 protection. Amulet. The best it can be is reflection, yeah. Pretty much. I don't need this ice wand. Let's check out what this ring is. My god, there's a lot of stuff here. Pick up the acid wand, drop the other one, I think. Drop the empty ice blaster. Probably. And drop the disintegration. Bloodstained rapier. Box of beasts is pretty good. Everything else is pretty garbage, so nah, Don't need it. You might be like, oh, but there's a Necronomicon. I don't care. I'm not gonna cast I'm not gonna cast anything in the Necronomicon. It's fine. Like, I don't need to worry about that. That's the thing about like some like I do notice that like it might be a bit like generalizing, but I do notice that a lot of players will question why I don't like have a particular attachment to like things. Like they're like, oh, but I should hoard everything. I should make like really detailed stashes because what if I need to find them? Just don't worry about it. Like honestly, maybe like there's too much fluff in this game the player can do, I guess. But that is the nature of a roguelite. I just realized that my mic's like super far down. I hope I wasn't quiet this video. My bad if I was. It like kind of fell off to the side. So that's amazing if it did. It was really quiet. Just turn me up. But honestly, I don't know if that's even possible because whenever you hear a Demise video is up, you should be turning it to the max. It should be blasting through your fucking house. You should be making your neighborhood complain, wondering who that suave gentleman is talking about getting killed and memed on. Like, you should be getting knocks on your doors like, who's that guy? Can I like and subscribe to his channel? Because he sounds pretty cool. I don't know. My sellouts are becoming a lot less subtle and more just give me money. That's my new sellout phrase. Give me your money. The next sellout phrase will be put the money in the bag and no one gets hurt. And then the one after that is I have a gun. These like as you can see, it's slowly devolving into highway robbery, but that's okay. That's kind of what you expect. Oh no, Naga Avatar, whatever the fuck they're called. Oh no, fuck, I'm actually like kind of affected by that. Shit, no. So bad. I'm gonna blink like all the way over here. You can't blink away from the merfolk. That's fucked up, man. How about over there? This was a really bad idea. In honesty. Okay, whatever. No, never. Oh shit. Okay, let's heal. Just keep healing. She's gonna drown me. I'm just not gonna give a shit at all. Whatever. Do what you want. Rune plate armor of cold resistance. Yay! I have not played a plate armor game in so long, guys. I feel so much better now that I'm playing this. You gotta remember, like, you gotta think about it. Like, I've actually been playing a lot of non-melees. It's pretty crazy, actually, if you think about it. Let's Ambrosia just one more time. Just heal up a bit. Get myself some more health. Great. Alright, let's head up to Lair. Let's casually finish this video off. So anyway, yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to really talk about. I mean, there's a lot of things I do like talking about, but I keep forgetting that they exist. So I really shouldn't do that. For the time being, though, I guess we'll just say goodbye to you guys because I don't know. I had something to say and then I forgot. I very promptly forgot what I wanted to say. I'm just kind of cleaning my inventory while I'm talking, just to kind of lighten the mood. Anyway, so that's about all the inventory cleaning I can really be bothered with today. I don't know, we'll get rid of this as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.